Hey, family. Much love to my brothers and sisters in the spirit. I greet you all with love and light on the Most High God, source of all things, source within you. I'm just checking in. I hope all is well with many of you. I had did a video, I think like 3 videos back, and I was talking about how a lot of my brothers and sisters were stressing, shall I say, and was doing a whole lot of worrying. And many people, becoming depressed due to rumors of wars, um, whether it's what they was hearing or seeing, on the news. And many people were being very distressed. And I pretty much, with that past video, I wanted to lift my brothers and sisters up just to remind you, because you already know, but just to remind you that anytime you hear about rumors of wars and all of that, all of this has been written, okay? Everything has been played out according to the word. All we're doing is walking this thing out, family. And timeline plays a big part. It's like everything is happening in the now, you know? And that's why a lot of people, when it comes to certain disasters around the world, it really doesn't affect everybody, you know? I always say when we hear about it, yes, indeed, but it doesn't affect everybody. All of a sudden, destruction can happen where you live. But if you're not watching TV, if you're home doing whatever it is that you do, things that you're passionate about, that you love to do, and you're someone walking in love and you don't raise your vibration, it's like there's a lot of going on all around you, but you're not aware of it. It's not really affecting you, okay? And I know it's hard for many people to wrap their minds around it, but this is true. I had stated in that video, you know, um, just be still, go, yeah, pray about everything, but just be still and try not to worry because this too shall pass. And guess what? All of a sudden, it got quiet, didn't it? It got real quiet, didn't it, family? The news, the media, not even talking about it anymore. Really. It's like we're just one big distraction. But if it's something that you're constantly thinking about, okay? If it's something that you're constantly thinking about, it's constantly on your mind, well, it will become your reality. And for you, you would end up on a timeline to where you're being affected by that so-called war. That means it's constantly ongoing, tit for tat, and you're stuck in that timeline until you get off of it. Or renewing your mind and raising your vibration, okay? And doing whatever it is that you have to do to get off of it. Okay, everything to do to vibration, all of this stuff is low vibrational anyway. Yeah, we can hear about a lot of things, going on around the world, but that don't mean it's going to affect you. If you're up here and all this destruction is going on and you're looking all around, um, it's not affecting you. You're up here not as being better, but vibrationally, you're not matching this down here. Okay? It's a lot going on down here, but up here, you're not so much aware of it. That's the point I'm trying to make. The thing they're hearing down here, you're not hearing it. The thing that they are seeing down here, you're not seeing it. It's like you have a invisible shield, a dome around you. Okay, like you're covered. can't speak about many of you, but for me, all of a sudden it got quiet. And I wasn't too worried because I was told not to be worried. I go within myself and I was told to be still. This is not your battle. This too shall pass. And it did. But for somebody, they still are affected by it because they let it get inside of them. And if it's not rumors of war, well, now they have a new distraction, don't they, family? Now they're talking about this so-called disease popping up, okay? This virus, let me just say. I wouldn't be worried about that either, but that's me. Everything's a matter of choice. It's who you say you are. It's what you do about it. Are you going to take all that in and get scared, which is going to lower your vibration? Because God is not giving you the spirit of fear. Or are you going to continuously work on yourself and continuously eat right and drink plenty of water? Go outside, get out in nature, and become one with Earth Gaia, which will protect you. Are you going to take the necessary steps to protect yourself by raising your vibration? Diseases and hate and chaos and war, all that stuff is low vibrational. Even sports. I know. My brothers and sisters love sports. It's very entertaining and it's very distracting as well. It's really designed to hook you in and drain your energy. But oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. All those people inside of that round stadium that's cheering for people running back and forth playing with a round ball that's running back and forth trying to either kick the ball, okay, or trying to grab the ball and what, put it in the hole. Isn't that right? They're trying to get that ball somewhere, aren't they? And everybody's cheering, everybody's divided. This team, that team, these fans on this side, these fans on this side. And it's the players always, the elites, the one with the money. They're the one that's receiving your energy. They're just draining you. Having so much love for the game out here in this 3D box, but not enough love for yourself to go within yourself to face the darkness, to go within and find out whose you are. You have a whole world inside of you, a whole universe inside of you. The mansion that the Bible speaks about, that's a parable, family. Those mansions are other bodies, okay? You leave this temple, you move on to a whole nother one. You never die. We got eternal, spiritual, divine beings of source. We never die. We just transfer. That's how energy does. It transfers. It depends on how you lived in this life, it either transfer and spiral up, or for whatever reason, due to how you lived in this life, it end up still transferring somewhere else, but it might not be on the higher planes, on the higher dimensions. Maybe you're choosing another experience, the way you live this life, another low vibrational experience. Either way, you still don't die. You're still around. You may not be around the way you really want to be around, but you're still around. Energy never dies. It just transfers. It's ongoing, ever present. Just like my grandmother. She left this container and eventually she'll be going to another container. She's not her physical container. Yes, it's resting, but spiritually, yes. She's ongoing, ever present. And as well as your loved ones, there is no death. When you start seeing with this eye, you can see through the veil. You can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about as far as, you know, getting a little insight how our loved ones, well, I'll leave that alone. But you get a little insight of seeing how a lot of people who passed on, um, where they are, shall I say. You get a little insight. You better see it because this eye right here is going to tell you the truth. I just say that. You don't have to be deceased to see that. This is our spiritual eye. This eye right here, I didn't know this, but it was revealed to me when I went within myself. I kept saying the eye, and they keep saying the eye of Ra. You know, to everybody, it's their own interpretation of what they see within themselves. But I kept saying a big old eye. They kept staring back at me. But my third eye had opened, not right away, but eventually. Every time I closed my eyes, I see a big old eye staring back at me. And there are times it looked like a serpent eye, and I didn't really want to tell many of you this because I know how people are when it comes to serpent, because they used to be me. Oh, that's evil. Oh, oh, you saying evil stuff. Oh, yeah. But I'm like, But I'm seeing good stuff. I just happen to see this eye as well. Our spiritual eye is what is really what considered, according to my higher self, is the serpent eye. The serpent represents wisdom, family. Okay? The serpent represents wisdom. But in the beginning, I didn't know this. At first, I thought it was evil. Hell, it was time it winked at me like this. But it looked a little more slanted. And with this eye right here, you're able to see through the veil. It represents wisdom. This is where you get your inner knowledge from, not lip service, what man say or what I say. You will see it for yourself. You will witness this for yourself. Getting back to distraction. Now we hear that the basketball player, the legend, Kobe Bryant had passed away. May he rest in peace, as well as his daughter, but as well as those who all perished. It wasn't just Kobe and his daughter. There were others. But that's the media for you. The hell with the rest of them that passed as though their life was a non-factor. They all perished together. All you hear is Kobe this, Kobe that. And they speak of his daughter as well, but you very seldom hear anything about the other passengers. Isn't that crazy? As though their life wasn't no kind of importance to the world. Their life was just as important as his to the world. It's just that he, in this life, that energy of material resources has more value than someone who has less. And of course, he was known all over the world. Not trying to put him down, but I'm just saying what people choose to value, you know. That's all I'm saying. Yes, may they be, Physical body, yes. The physical body, yeah, may at rest, but they're pretty much, I can't speak for all of them, but I know I had meditated on him, and I'm seeing this in the present. I'm feeling that he's having a hard time crossing over. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm feeling he's having a hard time crossing over. And it's very sad when a lot of these so-called people who are celebrities, who have money, you know, they're so full of being weighed down with the material baggage. Yet when they leave this life, it's really hard for them to spiral up. It's really hard for them. Because many were so caught up in this life, chasing money, trying to get rich, as well as a host of other things that they felt that was important. But they lacked this on the inside. They lack this. This is the jewel. This right here is the rare pearl on the inside. And many of them lack expanding it. They lack seeking it. They lack looking for it. Even that little voice that's knocking at the door, that little voice is telling them, come on inside. We're waiting for you on the inside. They lack that because they're too busy spending, 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 never satisfied. In their little big mansion, they're in another box. They never take time for this house right here, which is more important. They'll hook their little rides up, spend all that money on their cars, spend all that money on their houses. What about this house? What about this temple? Okay, it's lacking big time. And the inside is calling you home. It's calling you to go inside and, how do you say, clean that closet out? Clean that closet out. Not this closet, family. This closet. Clean it out. Let's get that light burning bright because you're losing oil, okay? Let's get some oil back in that lamp so you can start lighting up on the inside. And I'm not judging him. I'm just telling you what I sense in the spirit. This is what I sense right now. I wish him all the best in his afterlife. That he will find his way to be absent from the body is to be in the presence of the Lord. He's in the presence of the Most High. He's in the eternal plane of existence through the veil in the spiritual plane. He's in that darkness, but you know what? Source is in the darkness too. But he got to find his way, as well as a host of other people. That's why it's so good to, if you're going to look outside yourself, at least look outside yourself, looking for spiritual like-minded brothers and sisters who gets you, and they're trying to help you, to be the best you, to be the best version of you, to add to you, not subtract from you, not to drain you, okay, but to help you. Not so much of look at me versus what I have versus what you don't have. No. But most importantly, get back here on the inside, tune this world out, and go inside here and that which meets you. Observe. Observe. But always surround yourself with light. Always visualize light. Or you can do Psalms 91. Make it real quiet, do Psalm 91, but while you're doing it, visualize yourself with light. Then go inside. And whatever meets you, meets you. Face it head on with love, no matter what you see. It's your temple. Distractions. Family, all I want to say is, you know, there are going to be many, many more distractions, okay? But everything depends on you, okay? As far as the timeline you see yourself in. If you want to see yourself, in a peaceful state, in a loving state where nobody is, calling you, bringing you out of your character, shall I say, or nobody you make me feel in some type of way. Well, it starts with you, okay? In your mind, you should be like, I'm walking in love and I'm walking with joy. I'm walking with love and I'm walking with joy. However you want to say it, okay? Let nobody steal your joy, but always keep love as your focus every day. And see today as a good day no matter what. Today is a good day. Life is good and it will be good for you no matter what you're seeing and no matter what you're hearing. That'll keep you in the timeline of that which you are speaking, okay? I can let the word say, let there be. Well, okay then. Speak your reality the way you want to see it, not what the media say, not what Trump say or our government say. Because when you buy into all of that, it will become your reality and you will be in that timeline. Remember, everything's not going to affect everybody. Christ is on the inside of us. He'll meet you on the inside. That's right, Yeshua. He'll meet you on the inside. People are still waiting for him to come back. You see how they fool a lot of people? They're still waiting for him to come back, and many of them know nothing about going within themselves. All they're doing is constantly looking outside themselves. They're gonna have a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of looking outwardly, but not only nobody's telling them to go inside. Go inside at least an hour if you can. Tune this word out at least for an hour, and it takes discipline. Okay, but you can do it. You can do it. I can talk all I want, but it's going to take for many of you to have your own experiences to really start seeing inside of yourself. Even for my brothers and sisters who their eyes not awakened, that's okay. Make the effort. Go within yourself. Start off with your 30 minutes and work your way on up. Go within yourself and shut this world out. And it's very hard for a lot of people because they're very distracted. They are very distracted. There's always something coming at them, the phone ringing, even at church, but try to do it when nobody's around. Tune this word out, cut the TV off. Don't answer the phones. Cover your eyes if you want to. The sun does not have to be out. One day it was just raining and cloudy. And I was like, oh, I wish the sun was out because I feel good when the sun is out. Everybody does. But I went into a deep state of meditation. And before I know it, I lit up. My inner lamp within lit up, and I saw a sun inside of me shining bright. That's right. As within, so without. As above, so below. Everything's in threes. Mm, mm, mm. There's nothing doing the sun, family. Know what I was talking about? You need to go within yourself. Peace and love to you all. Stop being so distracted. Rumors, it's going to be rumors. It's always going to be distractions. But hey, you don't have to take all that inside of you. Okay? Because when you do, it's going to affect you and it's going to become your reality. Tune it out. Okay? You don't have to accept it. Bye for now. One love.